What's going on, everyone? Goddrifter here, and I know it's been a minute since you guys actually heard from me. Last time was Forza Horizon 5 when I was doing a full on how do I say this? Well, long story short, I'm out of PlayStation Plus, meaning I can't do any car streams. Obviously, any car show live streams, no any cruising from Forza. So I have a full-on backlog of games that I gotta do in order for me to actually go into it without any problems. So without further ado, now I do have this in so without further ado, let's get into so we're not going to my collection, we're actually going to the reference thing for it. And when it comes to the references, there's only like a whole lot of teams, and then there's the 100 and there's bosses. We're going to start off with the bosses, so that way it's a lot easier to actually ease into, and then we can go into the Wanderers later. So without further ado, let's start some judging. So let's start with the Rolling Master. The former leader, Rolling Guy, he's passed the leadership onto his younger brother, the current Rolling Guy number one, and graduated from the team known on the Shuto Expressway, knows more about driving at 886 than he does. His car is tuned for drifting, with a focus on low and mid-range gears. Initially, he challenges battles by C86 or 86 GTs, taking on the opponents to hone his skills and raise the profile of 86 drivers. Okay. So let's see yep. So I will be you guys. So that guys have a freaking it's allergy season, so there's that. So let's take a look at the vehicle itself. Brother Rolling Guy, known as Rolling Master. I can't even read the okay, there you go. It says Rolling Master, brother Rolling Guy, sister Rolling Gals, which is Rolling Gals. I think they're from Import to the Challenger, which means I don't know about these about the teams from that game. I know a lot of them, but it's not the ones that are from that game. So the car is on Workmeister S1s. Actually, it kind of fits this car very well. The car is stock body, so bike kit wise, it's also stock, because usually so it's either stock or actually has something different put on it, which I don't mind actually. Obviously, it's Rolling Master, and then obviously the Rolling Brother, Rolling Guy, sister Rolling Gals again. It says on top, and then it says Rolling Master on the bottom. Okay. So R Master, alright. I think that's probably what it says in the front bumper. No, wait, oh, okay, so this is R Master. Yeah, that's basically what it says. Alright. Overall, the car is cool. The livery is actually pretty tasteful for what it is. Alright, so next it is Treacherous Jackknife. Now, when it comes to the oh my goodness. So, Legendary Street Racer, once known as one of the 13 Devils, possessed as a genius sense. His driving has been further polished by years of effort, shining brilliantly with his high aesthetic sense. He values the machine's appearance to be both intimidating and stylish, featuring an eye-catching large muffler that symbolizes high power. He sees the resurgence of Swift Pepper and a new generation of street racers reappearing on the expressway. Such the abilities he takes to lead, challenging them to battles. Man, I cannot speak today. Anyways, oh shoot. Trader Check Life. There you go. We're not going after teams yet because that's gonna be that's a different stream entirely. Alright, so let's take a look at the 8.6 right here. It's not bad looking. Wait, oh, it's not. There we go. Okay. Car looks cool. Now this. Okay, so in terms of look-wise, it has that. So the paint is actually is. Oh yeah, I forgot to rate the rate Rolemaster. Rolemaster gets a so we're going by 10. 10 being best, 1 being worst. So far this is a 6 out of 10. It's not bad. Let's go back to Trader Jackknife. Alright, there you go. No, okay, there you go. Nope, look at this. There we go. Vehicle, oh, okay, so that's what it was, vehicle visibility. Alright, so by the looks of the front bumper, as well as everything else, it seems fully track based, but it keeps the originality of the BRZ bumper. This is okay. So this is definitely a newer variant of the ZN6 platform, because the original BRZ 86 and FRS will have different taillights, but since this is the newer model, they actually came with these. Because it does have a custom hood. I need to actually buy one of these. Actually, I have yet to. Actually, I bought a GTA 6, but I've yet to buy a BRZ in this game. So there's that. I do like how I'm not trying to say how urban it looks, but it's a branding thing. That's basically what it is. Double chair. Oh my god. So if you guys haven't played the previous Tokyo Xtreme Racers, Jackknife started with a S13. And he been he started with S13, but it was S13 still 80 before he went with a regular S13 coupe. Then I haven't played Import 2 Challenge nor the older Tokyo Xtreme Racer games. But Tokyo Xtreme Racer Drift, he had an RX-7, which is on brand with him, obviously. But now in this game, he has a BRZ, so he's sort of upgraded, which, not gonna lie, that's not a bad upgrade, to say the least. Like this gets a 7 out of 10. Alright, up next it is Mr. Bloodhound himself. Now, one of the legendary racers of Lost 13 Devils, his skilled techniques and aggressive driving still earns him admiration of young street racers. He excelled in tactics that shake his opponents and waits for them to self-destruct under pressure. Having long admired Swift Emperor and pursued his lead, he's now shared a bond that he's called friendship. He wishes to continue following the leader that Swift Emperor will create to the new generation of street racers. Now, this is actually really different from the original Bloodhound's vehicle choices. Usually in the older games, he will have a four-door sedan, which, I ain't gonna hold you, they'll be fast. They'll be really fast. Now he's in a GT86, which I have this variant of GT86, not the BRZ. So I think this is the first time we've seen Bloodhound going for something lightweight. So Bloodhound. And I think crazily enough, in Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3, his effect that it turns rain, it turns rain to blood. That's basically what it is. It's like, wait a minute, that ain't right. The car looks cool. I think this is a missed opportunity for him to utilize the four-door sedans of the game. Like, I kind of get it. It's like, okay, he wants something that's lightweight that can keep up with the other drivers, but he is known for really fast four-doors. And the fact that he's in a GT86 is just crazy. And I'm over like, man, I can't believe he traded his four-door sedans for a GT86. You can't mind, this is the same person, by the way, from the previous games. Because normally he'll utilize either a Mark I think it was a JZX. It usually utilize a Toyota S platform vehicle, which Rose did not know is the luxury chassis. So S60, S70, S80. So it's literally our Lexuses in the United States. But he's also utilized the JZX platform, which is literally the Cressidas, the Chasers, the Mark IIs, and so on and so forth. But still, him in a 8.6, it's weird. It's weird seeing this. It's not okay. So it's weird seeing him driving this. I would not be surprised if he drives this 4.0 but it's different, to say the least. Even though it's basically the same vehicle as Jackknife's BRZ. Bloodhound's A6, surprisingly gets a 5 out of 10. Like, it's cool. I mean, the styling is there. It gives me like track day vibes. Like, you take this car to the track and nothing bad happens to it. But at the end of the day, it's still 8.6, and you know, actually, just because I say that, I'll probably bump this up because I actually do love the choice of wheels. I think, oh yeah, sorry, this gets a 6 out of 10. Yeah, they both have same different style of wheels. Up next is Midnight Rose. Okay, so Tokyo Xtreme Racer, once known as one of the Zodiac. So this was another team in Tokyo Xtreme Racer. So Xtreme Racer, there's 1, 2, and 0. She was also the leader of the Cupid Arrow for a period, and her charisma has made her revered as sacred among female street racers. If her car's parts get even a small scratch, she immediately replaces them, adding touches to the body paint each time to maintain a brand new appearance. Recently, she has taken interest in the new generation of the street racers, particularly promised women with remarkable progress, and she's considering taking them under her wing as disciples. Okay, let's take a look at her car, which it's a 370Z. There you go. The car looks cool. Actually, the car looks really good, actually. But she didn't have this in the previous games. Beautiful like a rose. Okay, okay, Midnight Rose. So for those who are not too familiar with the Tokyo Xtreme Racer games, she originally has a Mitsubishi GTO that she legit puts a Ferrari body kit on. and most people be like, wait a minute, there's a Ferrari in this game? And then they look at the tail and it's like, oh wait, that's a Mitsubishi, and she's freaking fast. I am not gonna joke. She is full on. She is quick for a car like that. But now she has a 370Z. Now she's actually one of the bosses that in the Legends thing for the most part. So she does have Inks Plus parts on the car. The wing is actually kind of stylish, I'm not gonna lie. And it's not, and if you're going by like if it's like it's not too big for a car like this. It's very aerodynamic, and not to mention she is on some BBSs, so this gets a 9 out of 10, surprisingly. Alright, up next. Oh god. Melancholic Angel. Alright. One of the legendary street racers, once known as 13 Devils, a mysterious woman who fills her car with a scent of flowers and always excludes a melancholic aura. She looks promising to men, but somehow everyone she takes in the passenger seat ends up fleeing. God dang! In staunch FR purist, all her past cars have been FR models. She seems to have reservations about the defecation of Swift Emperor's name, warning that excessive admiration creates false legends. Oh God! All right, so let's see what she's at. Oh no, it's 8. So in the older games, she has an S14, which, crazily enough, she was fast enough. She was fast already in the S13. She's faster. No, she's fast. She was faster in S14. She's faster in the RX-8. All right, let's see. Oh God, she has this gloomy angel on the sides, and she's on BBS's too. Man, okay. So yeah, it's actually I think this car is wide bodied. There's no height. The car is full on wide bodied. Let's see. Yeah, the car is completely wide bodied because there's there's no way this car is wider than stock. But it's actually a well made wide body actually. I do like the livery for this car. Okay, so the BBS does help a lot, especially if it has it's not even deep dish, just the amount dish that's on the car. It actually makes a lot more sense. But this entire car says Gloomy Angel all over the car, but her name is Melancholic Angel. And I ain't gonna hold you, she's freaking fast, especially if it's your first time racing her. Like, she's fast then, and then she's faster now. So that's basically what it is. Alright, so next we got Crimson Boy. Now, according to Miyogi Warrior 4, he is originally known as Crimson Kid. Why they changed his name, I had no idea. So it's like, okay, so this one is from, it's like, oh yeah, one of the members of the Phantom 9 who swept the Shuto Expressway and forged many teams to span 4 years ago. Polite and seemingly mild-mannered, he hides a fierce determination. He often acts together with his two older brothers, known as the Kurosaki brothers. He has appeared as the vanguard of the new Phantom 9 to determine if the new generation of street racers are worthy of meeting his brothers. Okay, so the vehicle they gave him is this. This is a so this is a, if I remember correctly, this is a Subaru Lift Forge, I think that's what it's called. I might have to look at the back of the vehicle. Move you, there we go. This is a, yep, Levorg. Why they give him a vehicle like this is beyond me. Oh right, I need to actually wait. I forgot to raid Melancholic Angel's vehicle, so she actually somehow gets a 9 out of 10 as well. Well, let's not scratch that. It's a 7 out of 10 because I'm like, there's like a lot of colors happening. Okay, let's go. Let's continue on with Crimson Boy or Crimson Kid. Alright, so what does it have? Oh, this what? Well, no, those are works. Okay, so these are work Kiwamis. So we have obviously Phantom 9, Kurosaki Brothers, Core 9 Dolls. Oh my goodness, and then also the Phantom 9 branding. Okay, it's interesting to say the least. The bike looks put together, but I just don't like. Oh my goodness! It is one thing I don't like is color matching rims. Unless the car is black or the car is completely white, I don't mess with colored wheels. That's the crazy part, because unless you have like unless it's like contrasting to something, it's just gonna make little to no sense. And not to mention it's too much red can legit hurt your eyes. That's basically what it is. I was like, but this is the first 2 out of 10. It's a cool looking vehicle. It's just it's too much red. That's basically what it is. Next, Golden Hanya. So the middle of the Kurosaki brothers, he has the most extreme personality among the siblings, even causing trouble for his older brother, Iron Old Man. He particularly clashes with Snake Eyes, the leader of the Phantom 9, holding blatant hostility, and always being called by Crimson Boy or Crimson Kid. His power-tuned car is somewhat low maneuverability, but his skills compensate for it, combined with his feisty exterior. The pressure he puts on his battle opponents is immense. Okay, so the vehicle. Okay, so he also has a Levorg. I need to stop doing that. Smooth you. Alright, let's take a look at this vehicle. Okay, so it's so there's a bit of a contrast between so there's a bit of a contrast with Crimson Kid, Golden Hanya, this is more so this is not as bad. It's not as bad as Crimson Kid's red on red. This is yellow on gold, which is not bad, along with the green accents. And the crazy part is that if this was, hold on a second, if we look at, let's review. Just look how okay, so this is more like comic book-esque in terms of the design. This is more graffiti style. Smooth view. Kojita Hanya, alright. As all the Kurosaki brothers, Phantom 9. Right, I think so the only thing that's not modified is the rear bumper, which is kind of surprising because oh my god, I just noticed the wing, and the wing is it's not helping this car at all. This although although I do like the graffiti style of it, it gets a 3 out of 10. I'm sorry, but here's the thing. I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's worse. It's either prison kids red on red wheels on a red vehicle, or is it Golden Honya's mixed match of parts? Like I'm over there, I'm like, what the heck is this? And up next, last one on these is Iron Old Man. Okay, so it's almost the same. Let's take a look at the vehicle. So, because we have, unlike his four flashy brothers, Iron Old Man or Kurogane Okina went with like manga style, and it actually, crazily enough, works. I don't know what is, but this somehow works. The wheels work, carbon fiber. It's not coming from the front, but still, it looks good. And not to mention the contrast between the satin paint and the gloss vinyls. It actually looks really good. So this gets a 8 out of 10. Actually, it looks really good. Like it's not random parts like this car or just something sticked on. And it's not the color meshing of wheel and car. Iron Old Man's car is pretty good looking, to say the least. Next, we got Dark Tengu in the... Okay. So, oh shoot, I forgot to read Iron Old Man's description. The eldest of the Kurosaki brothers, having lost his parents at a young age, and acted as the parents of his brothers, he tends to look older than his age. Although the brothers get along well, it is the eldest's fate to mediate when the two younger ones fight. It is the Kurosaki family style to settle disputes through battles. He excels in insight and spares no effort in gathering information. Anticipating all the situations, he sometimes tests the abilities of his battle opponents. Was blocking maneuvers and will easily discard those he deems unworthy. Okay, so I forgot to actually read his description, even though I gave him a generous score. Up next, we got Dark Tengu. Dark Tengu, a man with a strange atmosphere, always lowering his eyes. His hobbies are watching anime and collecting Bisoujo figures, making him an indoor type, but his driving styles are top-notch. However, after being defeated by a certain Xtreme Racer who appeared 4 years ago, he feels pressured, believe he will be the first to be kicked out of the team. He is obsessed with winning by any means, resorting to dirty driving without hesitation. It is rumored that he has even tampered with his opponent's car. The truth is uncertain. This guy, oh my god, this guy is the Dan Housing of the Tokyo Xtreme Racer. You are car. Like your car is down. It's like yo. All right. So that's it right there. Which we're not here for the character. We're here for the car. So let's take a look at Dark Tango's car, and I immediately see a contrast, as well as a clash of colors. So this car is black on black with purple writing, but it has red and black, black and red wheels. Is this character's fault? No, it could have went with black and white wheels, fully blacked out wheels. It would have been fine. Black on chrome, it would have been fine. But black on red, I usually reserve the cars with black on red style stuff on it. So, or I thought it was just a white and black car with basically with like a bit of color. So there's that. So let's see. Yami Tengu. Okay, so that's basically what it is. Dark Tengu is Yami Tengu. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most cookie cutter looking build I have ever seen on a car like this. Like keep in mind, if you lived in California, you will see specific Subarus that looked like this. Like we're talking body kit, wing, probably boosted, probably bagged, probably wide bodied even. But it's okay. It's not bad. It's not good. It's okay. This actually gets a 4 out of 10. Although I do love the name, I just don't like the way the car looks. So Eternal Polaris is one of the newer rivals, which are exclusive to this game specifically. Despite her still somewhat childlike appearance, this girl drives it in Goddrifter's high-powered R33 and quietly roaming the Shizuoka Expressway alone. Whether due to extreme shyness or some other reason, she speaks very little and exudes a mysterious aura. Although it seems to be her first street race, she remains composed throughout, showing glimpses of strong determination and driving talent. She frequents the Shizuoka Expressway, so another encounter with her may be possible. Alright. So Eternal Polaris in her R30. There you go. R33. Let's move you real quick. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. This is a very simple build. That's basically what it is. So the car is on Evans. I do, okay, so crazily enough, I do like the color of this car. This actually is perfect. It's literally just a stock 33 on Evans. I feel like this car this car would have been cool in Initial D, but without the graphics. So this actually, this is gonna be a special one. This is gonna be with a simple build. It's gonna be like out of 5 stars. I'm giving this a 4 out of 5 stars because look at the car. All right, this car is a very simple process. You have an R33. She went performance first before she went appearance first. She went with appearance. She has on basically this like a brush painted Evan GT Evan GT wheels. And that's it. That's all she needed. Alright, so this is okay, so it's the same person. Sergio was encountered on the display has since challenged street racers, gaining a reputation among the new generation of street racers. Her driving admires to the basis, but her braking, racer, and vehicle control have visibly improved, demonstrating typical street racer movements. Shows been spotted receiving tuning from a legendary tuner at the parking area, which may explain her rapid progress in such a short time. Yeah, that's so she has like, so okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, this is actually what, okay, this is actually the first time I was saying this. This is a 10 out of 10. I actually do like this because not only that she kept it like professionally modified, but this car has some aerodynamics, to say the least. Like it's a full body kit. She has a GT wing, which is very aerodynamic. And especially since the rods are actually attached to the chassis, so that way the freaking the splitter doesn't full line split away from the car. And she swapped from Advent from Advents to BBS's. Car looks good. This is actually a 10 out of 10. Alright, so up next we have one of the newer bosses, Trans Drive. Alright, so according to her bio, a fragile woman, usually gentle and sometimes tearful. However, she transforms behind the wheel, showing fearless driving. During her school days, she has a female friend as a navigator in the passenger seat, and their perfect combination that attacks the mountain passes. There were female street racers in her hometown, but since moved to Tokyo and driving on the expressway, she's still about the number of female drivers. Her machine is tuned with a focus on suspension and run comfortably anywhere. Oh my god, this is an initial D reference. Oh my god. So, does anyone remember Mako from Initial D? Miss Cell Lady right there. That's what it's based on. Crazily enough. Although it doesn't show the passenger, which, not gonna lie, would have been funny as heck if that was the case. So this is actually one of the first bosses who uses a Copen of all things. So this is gonna be interesting to rank. And oh my god, if you guys have been in the channel for a while, you would know that I do not like Copens. However, I don't like the early to mid 2000s Copens. I don't mind the newer Copens though. That's basically another thing. So Trans Drive, her bike mod is actually really tasteful. I think, oh my god, I had these wheel on my Silver. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is a K card, meaning it had the yellow license plate, which I actually do like that detail. from this game by itself. The tribal is actually really simple. Actually simple and surprisingly very elegant for a car like this. I do like the wing though. It's not too big, not too small. It's just the right amount of wing that's on the car. So this is a 8 out of 10. It actually looks really good. Up next, it is Playful Gentleman, and this is crazy. A veteran voice actor actively mainly in dubbing overseas dramas and movies. His voice is one everyone has heard at least once, making people turn their heads and partner his due to his roles. He has a jester image, but he has a very gentlemanly. He's very gentlemanly. He has a unique side that warms actors' ears by adding and acting out by many different voices. The machine's an FF car, but it's tuned for drifting. Wait, what? He boldly attacks corners and entertains the gap maneuvers embodied into the entertainment spirit. How do you tune an FF car to drift? Oh god, it's a Mazda. It's a Mazda Speed 3! Alright. Okay. Let's move you. Alright, let's take a look at Playful Gentleman's car. So this car is on Workmeisters. And I think the last time I seen this car... Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, the last time I seen this car was 2008 used to be on the cover, and that was on the PS2. But if you're on the PS3, the last time you seen the Mazda Speed 3 was literally in Need for Speed Pro Street. That's basically it. Oh my god, wait a minute. Oh my god, this dude went full Midnight Club in his car. What the heck? Yo, he has a bronze grill. He has a bronze grill. He has bronze handlebars. Oh my god, even the freaking badging is bronze. That's crazy. What the heck? Okay, and not to mention, delivery is so simple. This is a 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. I do not care. Oh my goodness. Like, he over here playing Midnight Club. When it comes to his materials for the grill, the doors, even the badging is bronze. Okay, and even the window. Oh my! Wait a minute, hold on. Even the windshield wipers. Oh man. Yeah, you know, at that point, he gets a 10 out of 10. All right, up next, Showa Strong or Soda Strong. My goodness. All right. Oh shoot. From salvage parts from scratch cars, he got into the car, tinkering, and drove into the world of racing. His pride enjoys his beloved car, strengthened mainly by the power unit, bearing both gas pedal work from an overwhelming victory. On the other hand, the suspension remains unstable, making corners his weak points. He does carbonated drinks and always carry a 2-liter bottle, and his car color likes his favorite drink. Every little bit worries about his health. Oh my goodness. He's like, you can't drink too many sodas, man. Okay. So let's see what he has going on. What the heck? All those MID wheels? Okay, so no soda, no life. Oh my god, okay. Wait a minute. That's part of the car? Oh my god, it's a part of the car. That's crazy. She was strong. My goodness. Okay, so the wing is mounted to the trunk, so there's that. Let's see. It's strong. So there's a metallic effect on the black part of the decals, and then it's saying there was a metallic on the silver. The red is the red I believe is gloss. So I like the car. And I like the livery. I just don't like the wheels. This is a 6 out of 10. Crazily enough. And then in terms of a little bit warrior. So for those some of those are just tuning in. I'm judging all the bosses and Wanderer car stuff, and then the Wanderers later. Let's see, how many do we have left? So okay, so we should be okay. It's been 55 minutes, so alright, so we got every little bit warrior. He has been steadily working towards making a name for motorsport since childhood, performing battles to showcase his techniques such as cornering and passing the cars, rather than power shoulder and straightaways. His car is tuned to focus on suspension. He models the by Shosho Strong, which is completely opposite to his own, and looks up to him as an older brother. He enjoys drawing, and his car emblems are his creations. Receiving praise from eternal blood made him very happy. Okay. Alright. Well, he made his own emblems. Okay. So a little bit warrior. It's, oh my god, it's an artist's dream. It's basically what it is. The car looks cool. This is okay. So this is what I mean. This is actually perfect. It's not like Christmas Kids Live Org where it's like, oh, it's red on red wheel, red car on red wheels. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is how you pull off colored wheels. But it actually looks really good. Every little bit warrior. Not gonna lie, do like the body kit that the car has, although it's completely blacked out. It's like, oh, I like this car. It's like, man, this car is completely blacked out in terms of the design, not design, in terms of the color of the car, but the design is, well, it's a budget, so yes. Hey, his logo is on the hood. Okay, on the roof. Okay. And he even had, oh my god, he had it on the wing too. Okay. So this is a 10 out of 10. This is another 10 out of 10. So far we have 3 10 out of 10s. There's that. Alright, so we got, oh, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Cinderella Past Midnight, aka the Yogi Word 34 Senpai. Anyways, a Japanese returnee with American taught wildness has captivated her straightforward personality unintentionally garnered her of all girls fan club. Her father's driving and performance scene applied intense pressure on her battle opponents. For years, she has been pained by the cycles of vengeance and grudges among the Tokyo Expressway racers. She sees battling as a form of communication and believes that they race side by side they'll eventually be able to speak the same language. Okay. So this is this is Sarah Past Midnight or Midnight Cinderella or 12 o'clock past Cinderella. So yeah, this is our car, by the way, guys. And if I was wondering, yes, you can actually add R to the game, which is funny in a really different way, because I don't know how many of you guys were looking at the tree and be like, oh, you can add aura to this, and then you added the aura. It's like, yo, that is sick. Well, in terms of design, I actually liked it. I actually really liked it. The wheels was actually pretty good. There's 6-spoke advent wheels, and then there's also the very neatly rode Cinderella past midnight in elegant cursive. I do like the livery. And I can tell you already, guys, this car is stock body. This is and of course the pumpkin carriage thing, pinstriping on there, it is kind of cute. This gets a 9 out of 10 for me. So for those that have played the previous games, she drove a 3-rotor RX-7 in some way, shape, or form. But on the newer games, she started to drive the RX-8 because there's like too many people with RX-7s and stuff. So there's that. Up next is Unshakable Ryoma. One of the newer. It's not one of the newer rivals. What the heck? They seriously said the 13. Unshakable. Huh? Hold on. I need to look this up because I am so confused. I'm like, Unshakable. Who is this? I'm always like, man, who the heck is this? Because I was like, man, I'm so freaking confused. Like, man, who the heck is that? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Alright. Is Unshakable really one of the new? Is Unshakable one of the newer? One of the newer bosses? Because I'm so confused. Oh, that's why. I'm like, I never seen this person before. 13 knows. Why in the world did he change his name? But God freaking dang it. Why in the world did he change his name? Okay, so for those that did not know, Unshakable Ryoma is Mr. Sitar. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, man, who in the world is Unshakable Ryoma? It turns out to be is Mr. Sitar. I didn't know until like I looked up the name. I was like, bruh, he's gone. Oh my god! I already know a lot of the older heads in terms of Tokyo Xtreme Racer is gonna be confused. Like who is Unshakable Ryoma? And I'm like, dude, that's Mr. Sitar. Alright, so legendary street racer once counted among the 13 devils, seeking the ultimate driver. He had a history of spiritual training in India. Unlike his mentor Steelheart, his favorite different tactics. Something to the opponent's tail with steady mental fortitude, carefully studied the driving, then passes as to any split second opening. With his trading company on track these past few years, he handed the reins to his wife and returned to his unfinished acting career. According to his best friend, Lucifer Otsuka, or Doc Producer, he's a method actor. So let's take a look at his car. So he traded a Toyota Soarer for a Subaru BRZ. So my question is, why the heck did you change your name, bruh? Cause I was so confused. I'm like, unstable. Like, who in this world is unstable? Ryoma? It's like, oh, it's a name in part 2 times. Which turns out he's freaking Mr. Sitar. My freaking god. Red and yellow on bronze with, is that pink? Oh my god, okay. Well, long story short, this gets a 5 out of 10. Bob. Wait, no, scratch. This is not a 5. This is the why you change your name out of 10. And so I got so freaking confused. I'm like, who is, like, I don't remember a unstable Ryoma. What the heck? And then I looked up the name, which is Ryoma on the line. I was like, okay, that's cool. Then it turns out his original name was Mr. freaking Sitar. Who has a freaking Toyota Soarer? I'm not gonna lie, I've never been so confused and mad at this band at the same time. I'm like, why in the did you change your name? Alright, so up next we have Doc Producer, or Lucifer Otsuka. One of the legendary racers known as 13 Devils, his ruthless battle style crushing opponents so thoroughly they never recovered, spawned rumors that those who battled him never came back, making it hard for him to find challengers. For a time, he left the expressway to embark on a warrior's pilgrimage with his mentor Steelheart. His beloved AP1, tuned and set to the absolute limit, has finally been upgraded with a VTEC turbo. It tears through the darkness with overwhelming acceleration. Which, crazy enough, the first time you see him in Tokyo Xtreme Zero, he had a Honda, it was a Honda concept car. So it's called a Honda J, if I remember correctly. Alright, so, of course, he has Lucifer as his license, what the heck? Oh, god dang it. Okay. The Lucifer on the car, and it's like, okay, that's cool. And his Lucifer, and I was like, oh, god dang it. Okay. So, long story short, his original name was Doc Producer. But he changed his name to, but yeah, he probably didn't change his name to, Lucifer Otsuka. So, yeah, it's alright. A lot of carbon. Oh wait. This is a J Sports vehicle without the wing. Surprisingly, mostly I usually see people usually utilize the wing with the bike here, but it actually is cool to see it without it. This gets a 7 out of 10. Up next we have Steel Heart. My goodness. Alright, legendary Street Racer, once known as the 13 Devils. The Street Racers had retrained had also became members of the 13th. He seems to only think about cars and is indifferent to romance. And he has many female fans, calm and composed. He never showed any sign of carelessness even when leading, making it extremely difficult to overtake him. His greatest strength is a steel heart that never wavers under any pressure. His personality is the opposite of Dying Star, yet it seems to get along surprisingly well. Oh my goodness. Alright, so Steelheart has a... It's not stupid! It's not stupid! Yo, it's not stupid! Oh my goodness. Alright. So, Master of Appearance. Oh my goodness. No, Master and Apprentice. That's what it reads. Okay, so... Steelheart. Oh freaking cars! Look at this! Of course it's Lucifer and Sitar. Nah, it's Ryoma now. It's like, bruh. There's no freaking way. Oh my goodness. No, this is funny. This is hilarious. This is how you know it's like, wait a minute. What happened to Mr. Sitar? Like, no, his name's Ryoma now. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Mr. Sitar is known for having a pink Supra, and it's a ridiculously fast pink Supra, which so happens to have a body kit for said Supra. I think the only we're missing, okay, I'm not gonna lie, if they added Exotic Eve to one of the bosses, I would have been happy about it, because I can't like, man, if Exotic Eve comes back, I'm pretty sure she'll have a full-on new wide body for the Super. So yeah, Steelheart. He's on BBS's, which actually is kind of cool. He's on the bumper too. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I was like, wait a minute, something ain't right. And like, why is Ryoma science? Because it's freaking Mr. Sitar on the... It's like, it's Ryoma now. Get it right. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. It's not Sitar anymore. It's Ryoma out of 10. That's basically what I'm going with this. Anyways, okay, this is another important challenge opponent. Okay then. Sandstorm Emperor, a veteran street racer who shows no sign of aging at all. He pursues not only speed but also elegance in his driving, and is particularly about dressing up his machine. He enjoys the tactics of racing with opponents, intentionally letting his opponent lead to make a brilliant overtake move. He's the only one in the team who is recognized by Snake Eyes, making him the second target of Asian ages who aims to defeat Phantom 9. Who? Okay. So the vehicle he's in is it's an Evo 10. Okay. So this is on my alley. Alright. So right off the bat, I see a VARS kit. Let's just see what it is. Right off the bat, I see a VARS kit. It looks fun. Wait, no, those are sands. Okay. It's on VSXX's, which... Well, no, not VSXX. It's VXXVs? Maybe VSXVs, if I correctly? Phantom 9. Okay. Obviously, Sandstorm Emperor on plastered all over the vehicle. Is that? Oh my god. That's the head of a pharaoh. Sandstorm Emperor, and then I like do the graphics on the vehicle. It's just If only we were able to actually do this to our cars. Basically having color, different material for said vehicle to paint, which I can hold you. Doesn't look that bad. It looks kind of sick. No! Oh, no, because it's not a full Vars kit because the rear bumper is different. I think the only thing that is giving this car from having a high score is the wheels. I feel like these wheels are for like something that is like early 2000s, late 90s sort of vehicles. So this actually gets a 7 out of 10. But that's just my opinion. Up next we have Dirty Fox in the RX-7. Okay, so this is actually the first RX-7 we've seen, which is actually kind of surprising. Alright, so Dirty Fox, featured in the previous game, her car actually does have a wide body, so there's that. Of course, she has Plasma plaster on the wing blades, to say the least. That's a 9. Okay, so it is an RZ model. Okay, I don't know if it's just me or this actually reminds me of the freaking RX-7 from Fast Race Tokyo Drift. But yeah, I think they went with like the full. I think Fast I went full on Persona with this. I swear. I do like the color. I do like the graphics. I'm not too sure on the wheels though. The bike kit's okay, but I'm not so sure about the wheels. That's the only thing that's dragging it down. So this gets an 8 out of 10. If it weren't for the fact that I never played Import 2 Challenge, I was like tense, but nah, I'm so for those that have played Import 2 Challenge, I don't mind spoilers for Import 2 Challenge, because I don't have an Xbox. I'm a PlayStation guy, so as you know, these characters, put it into context, because I'm actually confused about these characters. Wait, shoot! I didn't mean to do that. All right, so. At first, okay, so for this Dirty Fox's info. So at first glance, she seems to have a pure atmosphere. But in battle, she is the dirty street racer who corners her opponents with a forceful lines and blocks. Many teams are said to have suffered losses in battle with her, and she's particularly being marked by Unlimited, who do not tolerate reckless street racers. Ooh, wait a minute, what? Being marked by Unlimited, who do not tolerate reckless street racers. The dedicated looks earn her many enthusiastic male fans, but female drivers dislike her and call her a vixen behind her back. Dang, okay. Our song next is Crazy Monkey. Okay. So a flippant guy with a condescending attitude, he claims to be a sub-leader at Fast 9, but the truth is that he's almost no influence in a team full of oddballs. he's great at drawing opponents into his rhythm with elusive driving to then strike hard when they're worn out. He switched to a new ZZ4A, and he's obsessed with weight reduction and suspension today to maximize his control systems. His footwork has gotten even sharper. Okay, so he switched to a new ZZ9A, which is the Evo 10. Do you have an Evo 9, 8, or 7 in the previous game? Because I am so confused about what he had. Alright, what the what the heck is this character? Alright. So we have Crazy Monkey. Alright. Alright. So he has a Vars rear bumper, but it's a different style wing altogether. I don't know what this front bumper is, but it reminds me of the a Dodge Charger, to say the least. Alright. So it's green, orange. It's green with like flame colors and orange wheels. Okay, so I think so. Like I said, like cars that matching colored wheels are not bad, as long as it's not the same color. That's the last thing. That's basically what it is. As long as it's not the same color, then you're good. Otherwise, it'll be like, okay, there's like red on full red and not chrome. Okay, that's basically it. This is, well, let's get a 5 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not good. I just wish I played Import to the Challenge. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so I guess in Crimson Bar was like, man, I heard what he had to say about my live work. Nah, judge my car again. It's like, anyways. So we have okay, let's say so. Born with natural driving sense, his car tuned with a shrew-like level that is unimaginable for an average person. As aggressive driving from the start leaves the opponents with no chance of counterattack. He always look for skilled opponents who can entertain him, and was the first to join a reformation of F9. He likes the current Snake Eyes and has little friction with him. Sometimes stays down with a senior attitude. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he's now in a Nissan Z. Nissan Fairlane Z, Z33. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I think a lot of, I'm not gonna, there should have been more parts for this car. Cause I'm over on my, Ings just had his finger on every single fucking vehicle. Okay. I got Konai Nose, aka Mr. Crimson Kid himself. Anyway, okay, so this is an upgrade in both styling and as a both styling and vehicle. And not to mention, his car's not bright fucking red. It's not red on red wheels on a red car. So it's a full upgrade. It's wing. Well, it has a duck lip, but that's basically it. The rear bumper, I think, is stock. Wait, no, it's not stock. Okay, so yeah, you're good. Overall, this gives me a 9 out of 10. For me, specifically. So next we have Goddrifter. He may seem like oh my goodness. Seems like a power supremacist at first glance, but his true value lies in his sharp observation skills that keep and keen intuition. He reads the movements of surrounding cars, including his battle opponents, and demonstrates impressive high-speed slalom with line taking. His wet speech and action stands out, but he surprisingly values honor. He clashes with Snake Eyes, but does not break away, partially because of his thoughts on the twisted master-student relationship between him and the previous leader, though he has no intention of expressing it. My goodness. Anyways, he made like a power. Okay, so I read that mess. Anyways, so he went from an airlight war to a Z32. Not gonna lie, I do like the wheels. I have yet to actually customize a Z32 in this game, which I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't done so in the first place. I feel like this is a full-on drift build, if anything. Like the full bumper, let's say not the full bumper, the full bike here just feels like something that a drift car would have. Especially the side skirts, and it's like okay, that looks cool, but at the same time, it's a lot different than what its previous was. So I am going to give this a I think it's a 6 out of 10. It's better than him mix matching parts on the car. Lastly, Iron Old Man in the R34. Alright, hard worker who faces machine head on through hundreds of trials and errors. 4 years ago, after suffering defeat in a battle with a certain racer, he thoroughly reanalyzed his own driving and that his brothers from scratch. The BMW-34's high control performance has been fully unleashed, giving him the most stable cornering among the three brothers. While not particularly close with Snake Eyes, he understands the obsession with absolute strength born from his burning desire to challenge Swift Emperor. What, an R34 though? Swift Emperor's in an NSX, and the previous owner is in the R34 too, so we got rid of his Subies. Alright. So let's take a look at this vehicle. What the heck are those wheels? Oh, those SSRs. What the heck is that? The Formula? Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I forgot about you. Anyways, I'm not gonna. This feels like a turbofan. Look on the wheel. That's actually kind of unique. Although I never used the crazy part is I never used that. I never used that wheel before. Surprisingly. All right. So I'm not gonna lie. I do like the way the vehicle looks, especially since it's like the majority of the stuff is actually from an actual R34 and not like something completely different from what it has in the first place. So this is a 9 out of 10, especially because the wheels are very unique. Like I've never seen anyone with this wheel until this car. So there's that. Welcome to the live stream though, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, you do car shows, like you do car shows. I do cruising and Forza Horizon 5, but because I don't have PlayStation Plus, I actually judge not just my own cars, this is my first time judging others vehicles, so there's that. Next is oh my god. Alright. So it's one of the newer bosses. Okay. This is Rising Seaman. A self-defense force officer born in Kyushu who transferred from Sasebo base to Yokosuka base a few years ago. While reminiscing about his hometown and cruising along the Bayshore line, gazing at the night view, we gradually become known as a street racer who is distinctive Hakate dialect and large build make him intimidating, but he is actually a kind-hearted and compassionate man. His catchphrase is, "The wind is my ally," and he focuses on aerodynamics for his car, achieving excellent stability and calculating downforce. He also takes thorough measures against static electricity. Okay, so he's a military officer? That's actually kind of cool. And, oh dear lord, yeah, he is huge. Which actually questions how the heck is he able to fit in the car in the first place. Yes. But then again, I was able to actually fit in a BRZ or a FRS actually. Alright, so what the heck are these? What the heck are these wheels? Okay, that looks sick. I actually do like the livery on this car. Oh wait. Okay, so it's like it's based off of like certain planes that actually have that style of paint scheme. That's sick. All right. Wait, that actually is kind of sick. Like, what in the world? And here's a shark man on the side. Okay, that's actually is kind of cool. So this actually gives it this. I'm not gonna lie, this gets a 10 out of 10. That's basically what it is. Tornado of Love. Oh my goodness. A capoeirista who fell in love with capoeira while studying abroad is now spreading his appeal. His skillful footwork translates to brilliant gas pedal work, as if he were performing a machine and body as one. That's why he chose high grip tires. He was on enhancing his suspension. He always hang on a woman as a parking area, so everyone thinks he just pick up bars. But actually, he's been searching for clues to reunite with a certain woman. Oh my god, it's a Turner Polaris. Is it her? So, capoeira. So, Tornado of Love is a capoeira artist. Okay. So it was you. Okay. Oh, okay. This is completely different from what. Okay, so this is actually one of the I think one of the few cars actually had different colored wheels, which not gonna lie, actually is pretty freaking cool. A capoeira, okay. And he's in a newer Subaru, which is pretty interesting to say the least. Oh, okay. So it says Alba Capoeira on the side. I was about to say, like, wait a minute, what the heck does it say on the sides? And like, oh wait, that's what it says. Okay. Car looks cool. And I think the pink that this car is the pink that is that he painted is actually very unique. It's not hot pink, but it's not pale pink. It's more like a light salmon pink. If you get what I mean. All having red, yellow, and green. And then there's, oh my god. I'm like, man, whoever wrapped this car was on a high trip. It's like, God. Alright. So this gets a 8 out of 10. That's not bad. Rumor writer. Okay. On the surface, he's a web content writer covering car-related articles. But the truth, I think, is that of a foreign spy who comes to Japan after obtaining information that an important figure from a certain country has secretly arrived. Due to her profession, she is skilled in car chases. She never lets her target escape, applying intense pressure on her about importance. With bold pushes that don't shy away from contact, her car is equipped with 7 secret gadgets that she doesn't let anyone touch. Okay, so it's her unique aura. Okay. I'm like, I see how it is. Alright. Let's see. Her car is actually kind of simple. Although the cut bumper is kind of unique in its own way. Actually, yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. This is very unique for. And the delivery is unique, but the car is freaking simple. But the car is on Inkei, so there's on Inkies, so there's that. And the car's her logo is right there. This actually gets a 5 out of 5 stars for very simpleness. It is one of the other simple cars that actually ever existed, which actually is very cool to see. Next is, oh my god, one of the legendary racers once known as the 13 Devils. While his technique is impeccable, he always struggled with mental fragility, unable to accept the humiliation of the defeat. He once lived completely disconnected from cars. From the experience, says the final enemy you must overcome is yourself. Known as the GTO enthusiast, his newly chosen machine is also a Z16A, finished in his trademark low-geared cross spec. These already show his earnest racing spirit. Okay. At least Star didn't change his freaking change his name. Sitar. My goodness, that was ridiculous. I'm like, who in the world? I'm like, who is changing? Like, why do you change your name? All right, so this one. So this is the 2nd gen. Yeah, this is the facelift, the first facelift model of the vehicle. Best of the best Ford 13 Devils, bruh. Okay, and then Dying Star, all gold wheels actually. And then obviously his logo. Well, no, his logo's on the side. So, well, no, it's just on the side. It's on the hood of the vehicle. Finally overcome his oneself. All right. Yeah, very unique actually. Even though the body is stock as okay. Next, pursuing tailgun. Ooh, okay. Wait a minute. Alright. Legendary street racer once known as one of the 13 O's. Along with Shadow Eyes, he left the Shido Expressway for a while to hone his skills in the mountain passes. His newly acquired FD bows astonishing acceleration thanks to his luckily attached to suspension tubing. His strength lies in the accurate situational judgment and adheres to a model of solid driving. never taking reckless actions. His sense of rivalry with Swift Emperor is strong, and there was a time where he became a shell of himself after witnessing the defeat of Swift Emperor. Yeah, he had a different vehicle, and folks did not know what vehicle he had. He had a freaking FC, an FC3S, and now he actually upgraded to like an FD, which actually is absolutely insane. That's basically how I would describe it. Tail chaser. Alright then. But other than a different bumper, there's a different bumper, a different wing. As the only thing that's stuck in this car is the hood, the side skirt, and rear bumper. The wheels are not bad for a car like this. I don't know why it keeps on getting stuck on the after camera, but either way, it actually looks really good. Get the jokes out of the way. Just get the jokes out of the way. That's all I gotta say is just get the jokes out of the way. Cause you already know you filthy-minded morons. Gonna make jokes about this. It's like, hey, 16, nah. It's like, what the heck? Anyways, this is a 9 out of 10 because I can't believe he upgraded his car from an FC to an FD. Shadow Eyes. Oh my god. Fun fact, I had a crush on Shadow Eyes when I was 12. She was my childhood crush, that's what she was a childhood crush is what I'm saying, so there's that. Legendary Street Racer was known as one of the 13 Devils, although she has moved to the mountain passes for a while and she returned to Shield Express upon hearing rumors of the revival of Swift Emperor. She believes that the presence of excellent rivals is what led racers to greater heights. When Swift Emperor appeared, she knew it was the greatest wall she had to surpass. Her new car, the high-power machine, builds to maximum speeds, and she possessed the skill to tame it. She has been a long-time rival pursuing Tail Gunner. Oh my goodness. Alright, so Shadow Eyes did upgrade to not stupid. Okay, yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, she upgraded to a Mach 4 Supra. XT missing system. Wait, missing mission systems. Okay. Okay, so I noticed that her car is not as except for the black decals on the car. Is like, okay. Yeah, that's actually very unique. And she is on some works, which I don't mind. Wait, oh my god, it's freaking cambered. Yo, all right. We do 118. Okay, that's interesting. Oh my gosh, she has the best of the 13 Devils on her windshield. Okay, on her rear windshield actually. Also, she has Shadow Eyes all over the vehicle. This is a 10 out of 10. Even though the body is completely stock, I'm not gonna lie, she could have went with a wide body. Like that's all I gotta say. She could easily went with a wide body. That. Actually, I'm surprised she didn't went for like a Velside wide body because I think around that time she could easily went with the V40 GTR like on her Supra. But then again, we know what we know now. So there's that. Up next, it is. Oh, Dreamy Spirit, or Dreamy Ghost, or Nightmare Ghost. Okay. Once called one of the 13 devils, there was 4 heavenly kings, along with Pursuit, Tail Gunner, Shadow Eyes, and Dying Star. This racer kept his distance from the others due to his vindictive nature. 4 years ago, he secretly harbored interest in newly formed B Legend, but his pride kept him from speaking up. He then started resenting them for not inviting him themselves. Despite them, he reassured the 4 heavenly kings and keeps shoving it to everyone's faces, much to their annoyance. Oh my god. So he's one of those, I can't believe you didn't invite me. And he's that one toxic friend. It's like, bruh, the reason we don't invite you because he never like pays attention to what we're saying. Alright, so he is in a NSX, so okay. Okay, so unlike Dinosaur, who kept his vehicle and who kept his vehicle and Pursuit, Tail Gunner, and Pursuit, Tail Gunner, and Shadow Eyes upgraded. He actually downgraded his car. Well, not downgraded in a way, but he went to a previous model because he usually has so TLDR in Tokyo Xtreme Racer 0, he has this model of NSX. And then Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3, as well as the newer games coming out, he usually is in a NA2. So why is he back in NA1? Alright. Of course, he has it on the window. He has it on one side of the vehicle. Has it on the freaking front bumper. And yes, that's his logo right there. So, yeah, I think it's one of the more unique painted ones, to say the least. So this gets a 7 out of 10. And the reason I give it a 7 is not only is actually he went back to the vehicle he started with, but you also unlock a new vehicle, which is one of the demo kit cars that you can actually get from the dealership. Alright, up next we have, ooh, I've been waiting to, okay, yeah, this is a 10. this is easily a 10. And it's for a very good reason. Number one, just look at the vehicle. Look at the parts on said vehicle. Now you're probably thinking, okay, why the heck is this a 10 out of 10? Why is it easy 10 out of 10? Well, as you guys know your Gundam, your Gunplas, you will know that this is based off the Hyoko Shiki, a gold variant of the RX-78 that was released in around the early to mid 2000s, or possibly late 90s. I don't know. I don't know my Gunplas. My brother does, but I just know my cars. That's basically it. But other than that, this thing is freaking cool. Do you not see the body kit? Do you not see what's on top of the vehicle? Like, this is absolute insanity, and I'm surprised that it's not carbon fiber. Because, yo. My god, I'm not gonna lie, if someone recreated this car in real life, I'm not gonna lie, that probably be the coolest thing in the entirety of this game. Or the entire real life. It's like, bro, and it's like, man, what did you do in your lifetime, bro? I built a bike kit that was based off of a Mobile Suit Gundam, and I won a crap ton of awards. But this is a 10 out of 10. Alright, so Crimson Devil. Once one of the legendary racers known as the Zodiac, he harbors devilish ambitious desires. Even now, he watches like a hawk for any opportunity to shoot down Swift Emperor and reclaim the throne. A natural show of both machine and personal appearance earned him a devoted following among certain fans. His machine's performance is flawless, boasting terrifying acceleration and power. His style strategy involves letting the opponent take the lead first, and then unleashing the fear as he haunts them down from behind. Yo, okay. Alright, next we have, so we have, a lot more bosses. Okay, so, got Sonic Cassiopeia. Okay. So, a Hong Kong hotel king who achieved success at a young age, beneath his cold exterior lies a passion for racing. His information gathering and analytic skills, which are his strengths and businesses, are also fully utilized in this racing. He is a skilled driver who precisely handled a meticulous tuned machine. He collaborates with Skull Bullet, not only in racing but also in business, and they often discuss work when they meet on the Shuto Expressway. He also seems to know something about a certain plan being secretly advanced. Okay. So he drives a Nissan Fairlane Z version ST Z33. Okay, let's take a look at this vehicle. Okay. Silent Hills Group. Okay. The biggins are gonna. Okay, yeah, no. This is actually gonna be one of those. Oh my god, I really hate to say this. This gets a 1. I'm sorry. This gets a 1 because of how unorganized this livery is. Like this could, because the stripes right here could have easily been basically at the middle, but no, it's literally all the way to the side. This is like, I'm like, what the heck is this? And like there's the logo's on one hand, it's like, okay, it's black on black, but it's yellow, which shouldn't be a cool combination, but it's, oh my god, okay. And the fact that it's like, man, I'm not gonna lie, this car just is not it. Like, I hate to say it, but this is not it whatsoever. Alright, up next we have Deep Blue Sniper. Alright, a former rally driver with excellent situational judgment and top-notch technique. He is known as the Sniper for his hit-and-run driving style that leads opponents to without understanding what happened. To withstand the rigors of tough battles, he trains daily at the gym and strictly manages his nutrition. His sharp features make him popular, but he openly declares, "I'm not interested in frivolous matters." Dade. And then he's gonna be wondering, lonely, I miss the lonely. Okay, let's take a look at this. Alright. So it's a Bug Eye Subaru WRX. Okay. Megan's company. Alright. This reminds me of Street Racing Syndicate in terms of the design of it. This gets a Street Racing Syndicate out of 10. You know what? I'll take that back on the 1 out of 10. This is a Street Racing Syndicate out of 10. That's basically it for these two. Alright, so Dawn Garnett, a jewelry designer active worldwide, she has been racing on circuits since their teens and boasts skills that rival professionals. Her bold driving style is characterized by nearly avoiding opponents' cars. She knows her feelings for Skull Bullet, determined not to be a burden to him, who is driven by ambition both in the racing world and in business. She keeps her feelings hidden. The jewelry she designed for him remains hanging from his rearview mirror, shimmering faintly. So Dawn Garnett is in. Ooh. Okay, an R92. Alright. Let's take a look at this car right here. Okay, there's all BBS's. Doggone it. Looks okay. So this so to me this gets a 5 out of 10. Keep in mind, it's better than these two at least, because at least this one has personality. This reminds me of Series of Syndicate. This is just random striping at best. Alright. And lastly, we got Skull Bullet, which is oh shoot, I forgot to read his bio. Born to the world as the son of an American tycoon, he was gifted his own private circuit on his 19th birthday. Perhaps due to his privileged upbringing, he has the intense need for control, and his obsession with victory borders on demonic. 4 years ago, he came to Japan pursuing the previous generation Snake Eyes, who once defeated him. Recently, he's been relocated to business headquarters he relocated his business headquarters to Japan. So his determination not to return home until he wins. He's shown strong ambitions to enter the racing industry, expanding his operations with mass capital, but his true purpose remains shrouded in mystery. Righty then. So the car itself is interesting because, fun fact, I watched. Okay, so I didn't play it, but I did watch a Let's Play of it from. Oh my god! I think Slapstream might have done a Let's Play of this, or oh, it was Buster Bootlace. Buster Bootlace did a Let's Play of Importuna Challenge, and one of the opponents he raced was Skull Bullet. Now, Skull Bullet had a unique vehicle. It was a concept car of the Mitsubishi Evo 10, which back then known as a Concept X. And the crazy part about that is the fact that there was another variant that was a full-on rally car. I was like, wait a minute. Like, you can actually have a rally car version of the person you raced? Well, shoot. Why the heck not? But this... Like, so this is pretty old school, to say the least, when it comes to the livery that's been done to this car. It's a 7 out of 10. Alright, up next, Namahage. Okay, so Namahage, a street racer who blazed through the legendary era. His skills are spoken of the same breath as white charisma. He crushes opponents mentally with overtaking techniques that defy common sense and relentless blocking. With his old school and caring nature, younger racers looked up to him, often seek his advice. Though he's the Swift Emperor's mentor. What? He's also part of Phantom Knight, led by his rival Snake Eyes. He supposedly goes by several other aliases. Is Namahage us? Hold on a moment. I'm so confused. I'm like, what the heck? Okay. Still can't believe freaking Sitar changed his freaking name. I can't believe it. Okay, so Namahage was Purple Meteor. Okay. The extremity, okay. Okay then. But my freaking goodness, I cannot believe that mess. So Namahage is in part 2 of the challenge. But I'm like, is this dude us or is he purple purple meteor? Alright, let's take a look at so this card does have aura, so there's that to say the least. Phantom Knight, he's on BBS's, and not to mention that stupid. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is like a really interesting, oh, wait a minute, what the heck? 10. This is a 10. This is a literal 10 out of 10, because no one has like, oh wait a minute, they didn't have like a full-on sticker going through their windshield. It's like, okay, that's cool. Alright, so oh shoot. So this is a 10. That's all I gotta say. This is a 10 out of 10. Up next is Money Dream. With a calculating personality, she has selected numerous races for prize money as a freelance racer. In addition to her high skill level, her good looks have led to frequent media coverage, and her fame is rapidly rising even outside the motorsport world. She excels in the ability to read the flow, allowing her to choose the optional driving line regardless of the course conditions, making her highly adaptable to accidents. Her dream is to build a large garage to display many cars and admire them to her heart's content. Okay. Well, ambitious, but okay. That's not a bad dream at all. And she does have aura, so there's that. I'm like, man, hold on, can I turn this, it's like, hold up, can I turn the, what's it called? It's like, yo, can I turn this aura off? I can't even see it, man. It's like, shoot. But anyway, so it is a full-on race car. Yeah, but it's like 5.6. My goodness. Yeah, this is a money dream. This is a full-on race car. What the heck? Okay, overdrive, her logo's right there. Victory tag. She is on admin, so there's that as well. She doesn't have any. She doesn't have a window banner, so I think this is actually as close to a race car as you can actually get. But this is a 9 out of 10. Alright, up next, Stomach and Strike. A man with an arm like a sharpened blade. Alright. Blade. Even so, he's deeply loyal to his friends, swearing to always come running whenever someone's in danger. He tastefully customized the machine to draw crowds at the parking area, but he gets grumpy when people gather around his ride. In battles, he prefers straight-up speed duels and on long straights, never laying off the gas until he takes the lead. Since the battle is the turn of Polaris, they recognize each other as rivals chasing after the ultimate speed. Okay then, so, yeah. Oh, the Chaser, okay. Alright, I'm down to review a full-on Chaser. Oh wait, oh, okay, I see. oh, freaking course it is. It's a freaking Bozozoku car. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, this is a full-on Bozozoku car. Wait, this car is full-on wide-bodied. Wait, oh, it's Flake! What the heck? Okay, yeah, this is a 10 out of 10. This is, oh my goodness, like, yo, what the heck? Okay, is that Flake? Oh, easy 10 out of 10. It's like, bruh, okay, what in the world is this? Alright, and the crazy part is that the car doesn't look bad. It looks great. Alright, up next, we have Eternal... Oh, again? Eternal Blood, dear lord. Oh, shit, my bad. Okay. That mysterious girl you once encountered on the... she looks especially that day has since drawn and mars with her shining existence. Going to create a wave of the new era. Her newly acquired R35 with enhanced intake and exhaust systems, turbocharger, and uncompromised engines tuning, both immediate power. Searching cells supporting is also meticulous. But finding her countless trials and errors, she calm targets the opponents ahead and overtakes with a sharpening, unerring line. Dear lord. So yeah, she ended up upgrading to an R35, which is crazy. Also, best girl. Anyway, so let's check out her R30. Ooh, wait a minute, what? Hold on. Oh, this car is wide-bodied. Jesus. Oh my god, it's Flake and it has color shift. Okay, this is 10. This is a 10. A 10 out of 10. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. What? Oh my god, there ain't no way. Yeah, it's a 10. It's a 10. What the heck am I supposed to do with this? Okay. Cars have been a familiar presence since her childhood. Eventually becoming her friends that fill the void in her heart. Initially driving alone with no one to share her feelings, her first race profoundly shook her. The experience awakened to a desire to meet more people, leading her to connect with many street racers through battles. Now, having finally resolving her rivalry with all her might, is her first worthy opponent. whom she had been pursuing should reach a turning point. Okay. Oh, and she has aura. Oh my god, yeah, she has 10. 10. Once again, it's 10 because not only does she has flake on color shifting, she has aura that freaking sparkles, bro. What in the world? Yeah, that's a 10. That is easily a 10 out of 10. Alright, up next it is Snake Eyes. Okay, so the leader of the reborn Phantom 9. He is arrogant in saying only the strong are the absolute rulers. He is somewhat reminiscent of the previous leader. His high-powered machine already excellent in high speed stability is further enhanced by the engine tuning with overwhelming speeds that average drivers cannot match. He fearlessly navigates corners. His sole aim is to defeat Swift Emperor, and his obsession and thirst for victory are beyond ordinary comprehension. Okay, so let's see what he... Alright, he's in a Supra. A unique looking Supra, because this thing is full on wide-bodied. Oh man, okay. So in terms of Snake Eyes and his full-on wide-body vehicle, it's actually okay. So it's unique because look at the freaking light. Wait, no, look at the lights. What? Yo! Oh my god! Look at the lights. Okay, that is very unique. I don't think anybody noticed the headlights are freaking Snake Eyes. What in the heck, bro? Okay, that is absolute insanity right there. Like, here, the wide body is unique, yes, but no, it's freaking red headlights with the freaking slit pupils. Like, I don't think anybody actually noticed this until they looked at it. It's like, oh wait, this thing has freaking... It's like it has like literal slits on the slits for eyes. What the heck, yo? Okay, that's a 10 out of 10 because no one has gone to the point where it's like, okay, that is a unique thing for it, right? And then, okay, so it's another variant of him. Okay, so when he was in America, he lived aimlessly without dreams or goals. While venting his frustration on the streets, his exceptional talent as a driver was discovered by the predecessor Snake Eyes, giving him the goal of defeating Swift Emperor. Since then, he has been obsessed with the idea that winning is everything. He excels in precise vehicle control, and he's at the best in areas with many corners. He can even trace the driving on the leading opponent on the spot. Dear Lord. Okay. Okay, so his car now has aura. Alright. So once again, this is actually unique because no one actually has designed a car like this. Whoever designed the boss's cars, I'm going to give you props because this is actually very unique, to say the least. It's still a 10 out of 10 because of how not only how unique the wide body is, but the little details of the freaking headlights, literal Snake Eyes. That's crazy. Swift Emperor. Okay, so this is a different Jinte. That's basically what it is. Oh shoot. There you go. Seriously, still spoken of in legends as the fastest on the Shuto Expressway. The overwhelming speed produced by uncompromised power tuning and his godlike driving skills are unparalleled. Responding to the rise of the new generation of street racers, he has been signed again. Many racers yearn to battle Swift Emperor, but his elusive and rarely appeared in public. The fact that he accepted Snake Eyes' challenge and appeared on the C1 has amazed everyone. Right, he said. Alright, so let's take a look at it. Okay, so he is in the newer NSX, but it's not the Type S. This is the original NSX, because you can't do jet dilly squat to it. So there's that. Okay. Okay, so it's satin to say the least. Oh wait, well no, except for the gold is actually like metallic in a specific way. That's sick. All right. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the pattern that just full on fades to the color, so it went from like regular blue to like a full on deep blue on it, and not to mention the gold actually straight up stands out a lot more. And not to mention, this car is freaking wide body too. Like, what the heck? Like, I'm always thinking, like, man, if we ever get a chance to wide body our cars, then please give us the ability to do so. Because I'm like, man, it'd be crazy if we could actually wide body our cars. Or actually, at least have like the ability to add over fenders to the vehicle. But this is a 10 out of 10. Actually, I do like the look of this car. Up next is another Swift Emperor. But this time, this one is Aura. A Zoo Racer who suddenly appeared in the Shuto Expressway one night 4 years ago and quickly rose to the top. His striking appearance gave the then Swift Emperor, but almost lost his passion for driving, back his will to drive. It constantly seeks speeds beyond the limits, matching the incredible power tuning with the body rigidity and suspension. Hanging to be behind, he goes full throttle to get ahead of his decisively wins with overwhelming driving. His very existence had become a new legend on the Shuto Expressway. Oh my god, it's lightning. So yeah, it's well, okay, I literally just realized this, but the wheels are also like gold in a regal way. So there's different variants of gold. But the one I actually love using is raw gold on character creations, but everything else is cool, especially since with Aura you can actually add certain things to it. So that's also a 10 out of 10. Alright, so up next it is Machine Liking. Owing to his talent as a mechanic at a young age, he traveled across the country honing his skills. He had numerous tunes based off philosophy to improve performance while carrying the driver's heart, eventually earning the title Legendary Tuner. Recently encountered with a new generation of street racers, dominates just like Swayzway, ignited the strong passion in him to drive his ultimate machine. His beloved GTR boasts unparalleled perfection and excludes an overwhelming aura. Okay, let's take a look at it. Oh, snap. Oh, wait a minute. What? Okay. I mean, it looks big, yes, but dear lord, this thing like came out full on Tron. You can, I bet you can actually hear Daft Punk's Derez playing playing while you're racing against this person, racing against machine like King. My goodness. Rex X Machina. Oh my god. And that's his logo, by the way. But Jesus, this thing looks like, oh my god. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this reminds me it's half and half. Half of it is a Liberty Walk 2, if I remember correctly. Meanwhile, the rear end reminds me of a mix of Ben Sopra and the Phantom kit, along with the wing based off of I think the wing is custom though, but either way, this is a very unique wide body for a car like this. And the craziest part is the teal parts on the car legit light up. That's basically what it is. This is another 10 out of 10. My goodness, just hang out 10 out of 10s left and right. Alright, up next. Oh, it's the records. Okay. A Phantom's existence had to have once rewritten every legend into the Tokyo Expressway, later called Record Zero as a predecessor to Record X. Some doubts that ever existed. Rumor has it it's possessed incredible specs like acceleration beyond any known machine and a chassis rigidity to handle it. Perhaps it reached that supreme realm only achieved by those who deeply love one machine and drives it for ages. Okay, so Record Zero is an I-84. Okay. And there's no driver. What? Oh, there's no driver. Wait, what the heck? That's weird. Alright, that is unique to say the least. So it's blue. Okay, so it's like a dark blue. There's dark blue wheels. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. This livery is very unique because of look at this. Look at the rear end of the vehicle. That's insane. Is it the same thing with Phantom 1 and Phantom X? Okay, so known as Record 01, the one who followed Record 0, a new Phantom sighting on the Galaxy especially after rumors of Record 0 faded, only challenges one-on-one battles, turning opponents like perfectly mimicking their driving quirks, then slipping through the tiniest of gaps in a flash. Also face all intensity, the machine ghosted right through his driving scenes to ask viewers, what do you drive for? Okay. So this one is unique because like the bike kit. So for those who do not know, this is supposed to be a Chevrolet Corvette. Unfortunately, they didn't get the license to get Chevrolet or GM or any GM vehicles in general. So they decided, you know what? Let's give a 3000 GT a wide body that mimics a C4 Corvette, which is not bad. It's not bad to say the least. The craziest part is this thing has a freaking V8 under the hood. Yeah, stands a V under the hood of a 3000 GT. Anyway, although it is extremely unique for what kind of vehicle it is, and not to mention, yeah, it's a V8 turbo. I'm surprised it didn't say V8 supercharged. Oh my god, that would have been, not gonna lie, that'll probably be the funniest thing I've ever seen. Anyways, let's learn all these Record X. I've been streaming this for 2,024 minutes. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do Wanderers. I'll probably do Wanderers Saturday? Yeah, I'll probably do Wanderers Saturday. So okay, so yeah. The Record X. A veteran called Zenon frequently spotted testing through the American streets with insane driving. The Bureau designed the Record X and filed it away. In Japan, it was just online bust, but now it's drawing attention with the repeated sightings on the Tokyo Expressway. Once battle begins, it stalks its prey from behind and severely pounces through any open like a beast of steel. Okay. Oh, it's an Evo 10. Oh wait, what the heck? Oh, that's sick! What in the world? Okay, so Record Zero is ice. Record 01 is smoke. And freaking Record X is fire. What in the... Oh my god. 10. It's a 10. It's... You know what? Scratch that. It's 10 for all Record vehicles. I do not care. It's a 10 out of 10 for all 3 Record vehicles. And last but certainly not least, unknown. There are many rumors of it, such as the demon haunting the Tokyo Expressway, or the ghost of legendary street racer from decades ago. Where it is, all agreed that he only appears to those who have truly mastered driving. Though his car is a classic, his internals are entirely different. With seemingly magical acceleration and extraordinary cornering, he truly deserves the title of legend. When leading, he drains the chaser's will, and when chasing, he continues pressure. Then you hear Racy then. So that will be this car, the Devil Z, which once again, no driver. So this is actually unique because this is actually one of the only classic cars in the game to actually have a wide body option. Not a wide body option. It came with a wide body, but you can't do it the same with a normal 240Z because normal 240Z you can't do anything to it other than wheels, which, not gonna lie, kind of missed opportunity right there. But either way, the vehicle itself is unique, to say the least, because of how it was built. It's like, okay, shoot, what the heck not? Might as well just must have like. And keep in mind, the car is 900 horsepower with. And keep in mind, this car is lightweight. Right? So yeah, lightweight plus over 500, 600 horsepower. That car is gone. That is basically, it's GG's. It's like, oh, there's nothing you can do about this car. This car is basically the final boss of cars. But this gets a 10 out of 10. That's all I gotta say. And not to mention, the license plate. This is the real deal. There's that for the most part. Anyway, that is it for all the bosses. Now, I was gonna do Wanderers next, but yeah, that's gonna be a different. Not different. That's gonna be a. That's gonna be another thing for another time. So with that out of the way, hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. Like I said, Saturday I will do the Wanderers next. So without further ado, this is Goddrifter signing off, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.